There's a new story, though, that we haven't got in the column, and that is, it says, right on cue, LGBTQ, as in K-E-W. Apparently they're going to have a woke Kew Gardens celebration of queer fungi and plants. The show will challenge traditional expectations, apparently. You fancy it?
No, I've written about this for The Spectator this week. It's hilarious, mate. I mean, you ought to read the blurb. They've got a series of drag acts, trans vocalists, and a man called Bi-Curious George, who will morph into a queer animal halfway through his performance. And very, very handily, and I'm grateful to them for this. There's a lot of performers, and Kew Gardens has very kindly appended what gender pronouns they prefer to have used when they're appearing. It is imbecilically stupid, in my opinion. I mean, it is. They're not there to look at the plants, to look at the fungi, to look at the giant ferns. They're there to say, I'm gay, you know, and I'm really proud of it. It's another exercise in kind of corporate narcissism.
It really is. And where does this stuff come from? Because we found out over the course of the last sort of few weeks, I suppose, and months, that, you know, this Stonewall kind of hegemony has taken over somewhat everything that is out there, from Clifford Chance, the law firm, to you know, Coutts Bank, to every local council, to everywhere there seems to be even the hotel business. There's a sort of a list that you can get yourself on for being able to coalesce with all of these kind of woke ideals, and apparently the more woke you are, the better. But why does Kew Gardens need to be woke?
Well, it doesn't. I mean, Kew Gardens is there to curate beautiful plants. That's its job.
Yeah.
But as with all of these corporate entities, they feel that that's insufficient, like the museums. They no longer feel that is sufficient for their standing in society, and so they start grandstanding effectively on slavery or Black Lives Matter or LGBTQI issues. It'll be interesting to see how many people go to this Kew Gardens thing. I hope none.
I think sometimes they're going to find that they've just sort of overreached, and in the end, you know, but again, we've seen with places like with Coutts and with NatWest and other banks where they've just said to people, we don't want your business. It doesn't seem as though business is what they're about anymore. It's about wokery, in the same way that Wix, remember the head of Wix said he didn't want people in shopping there who might be transphobic. Well, why are you turning business away?
Yeah, well, they're doing that because of the new ethos, which is that businesses must accord with everything that Stonewall says.
Yes.
And everything, I forget the title of it, but there is this little section where businesses now have to be...
it's three letters, isn't it? It's sort of equality, diversity and inclusivity. I think it's EDI.
Yeah, and they have to be at the forefront of a whole bunch of shibboleths and ideas, which pretty much no one in the country agrees with.
No.
Apart from Stonewall.
Exactly.
I mean, this is the point. I would never go in Wix again, just as I will never go to Costa Coffee again.
No, and your life will not be any the worse for it, to be honest.
No, it'll substantially better, actually, as I'm not going to
You'll absolutely be able to get by.